Wow, that goes on pigmented. This could end up being really weird. Let's see. That works surprisingly well. Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing another makeup product, and this one I'm really excited for because it's been sitting on my shelf for like a few weeks now. And the product I'm talking about is the Kryolan TV Paint Stick. This is supposed to be a really good white paint for your face, which you can use as a base for lots of looks and kind of like drag looks, but also like artsy looks and even like glam looks. I actually first saw this on TikTok because a lot of different makeup artists that I follow were using it, and it was this really cool stick that they kept like rubbing against their face, and I was like, this is so cool and so easy to apply. Like, where do I find this amazing product? And it turns out that it's professional makeup artist stuff, so you have to go to like a special effects store or something like that, like somewhere that sells like that movie makeup or TV show makeup. So luckily we have one of those here and I was able to get it, so let's just open it up and see what it's like. So this is the box, and it just says the name TV Paint Stick on the top and then has the logo here. Ooh. It's quite fancy looking. It's all silver and kind of weighty. Let's pop open the top and see what it's like inside. Ooh, very white. Oh, look at that. So it just twists up like that, like a glue stick. So I'm just gonna do a swatch on my hand quickly, just so you guys can see how it goes on. Oh, wow. So right now it's just one giant stripe along my hand, but I think I'm gonna see if it blends out. It's good to know how blendable it is because whites are really hard to work with. Sometimes they get really transparent and they don't really give you that bold whiteness that you want. So I don't know if you can see it well, but it's all up in this area, and this is just my normal skin tone, so you can kind of see the difference. It's definitely not drastic right now. I feel like I definitely want to put on more and just kind of layer it. Okay, that's already looking way more white. You can definitely see there's a noticeable difference now between these two parts, so that's cool. So now that I've tried it out on my hand, I think it's time to try it out on my face. So I'm just gonna put it on like half of my face, I think, and do like the top part where there's no beard, and then the bottom part where there is beard, just to see how it acts with the hair, because I obviously am not gonna shave like every time I use this makeup. I actually follow one makeup artist who's like super talented, and he uses this in his beard, and he kind of just incorporates that into his look, which I think is very creative and cool. So I'm just gonna twist this up a little bit more, and we can just, oh my goodness, just do a stripe right down here. Oh, wow, that goes on pigmented. Why does it look more bright on my face than it did on my hand? Maybe it's just an optical illusion and I'm tripping out, but it looks way brighter right now. Let me blend it out. No, it's definitely going on way more pigmented on my face for some reason. That's super strange. Like, I definitely don't have to go on for a second stripe this time, whereas with the hand I did. And I don't know, maybe the product just went on a little thicker this time and that's why it's going on so pigmented. But I'm here for it, it's cool. I love the pigment. Like, that's the whole reason I got it, so bring on the pigment. I do have this one pimple up here that I accidentally popped this morning, and it's definitely showing through the white, so that's unfortunate. But I think if I went over it a couple more times, it would probably disappear. Let's actually test that out because I feel like we all need to know if it actually covers up pimples, because that's kind of an essential part of makeup. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right about here, and it's not getting covered up very well. So you'd probably have to use like a color corrector or a concealer of some sort to cover up any pimples that you have, because it seems like it doesn't do the best job at covering up the redness. But that's okay, that's not really what it's for. It's not a concealer, it's like a face paint. Now let's put it on my beard and see what it looks like on the hair. This could end up being really weird, let's see. So it actually went on really smoothly and covered up all the hairs really well. So let's just blend it out with a sponge and see if it stays that way. Oh yeah, maybe just a couple more coats and you'd probably be able to cover up all the hairs. Just gonna blend it out a little bit more just to make it go seamlessly together. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put one more dab right underneath my eye, and we're just gonna try to finish off this part of my face. This is by far the best white face base that I've ever used. Like, look at that, right over the lip, it just covers up all that color. And now I'm just gonna go over top of my eyelid a little bit, not with any product, but just with the sponge. And I'm just gonna try to get any remaining color from the sponge onto my eyelid. So let's see how this goes. Oh wow, that worked surprisingly well. I thought that was smart because that way I didn't have to actually put any product from the stick onto my eyeball. And it kind of goes to show how pigmented this stuff is. If it's able to stay on the sponge and keep applying after it's been blended out for so long, that's kind of crazy. And here we go. This is the final product. I'm super happy with how this whole thing turned out. I'm so excited to start creating looks with this stuff. There's already so many ideas running through my head. I hope this video could help you guys decide if you want to try the Kryolan TV paint stick. I definitely recommend it based off of this first experience. And that's it for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.